Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück hier an meinem Kanal zu einer neuen Folge Vampyr. Ja, das letzte Video, beziehungsweise den Schluss vom letzten Video, den habe ich jetzt erst nochmal gecancelt. Sonst hätte ich die kompletten Gespräche nicht drauf gehabt. Weil wenn ich zocke, mache ich es immer so, ich mache dann immer mal eine Stunde Pause zwischendurch, wenn ich längere Zeit zocke. Jetzt habe ich erst mal eine Stunde Pause gemacht. Wir unterhalten uns jetzt gleich erst nochmal mit der Dame vom letzten Mal. Und dann hören wir uns den Dialog. Schauen wir uns den Dialog nochmal ganz genau an. Mit der guten Frau. Diesmal wird er nicht abgebrochen.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Ja, vielleicht, wenn ihr mir nichts tut auf der Straße, tue ich euch auch nicht. Wenn ihr mich angreift, mache ich euch den Kopf kürzer.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Oh, guck mal, hier ist sogar ein Safe House. Gut, dass ich nochmal hier oben lang bin. Gewöhnliche Keule. Hundertprozentig. Das ist ja mega. Habe ich hier einen optimalen Unterschlupf. Siehst du, habe ich auch meinen Platz hier unten bei den Vampiren jetzt. Das ist gut. Ich finde es gut. Aber ich werde da nicht abspeichern jetzt. Ich will erstmal noch eine ganze Ecke spielen. So, jetzt gehen wir wieder zu der Dame. Diesmal ohne Unterbrechungen.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me. And now, it is silent. But it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Oh, das klingt besorgniserregend für meinen Geschmack.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Geil. Story wird immer besser. Story wird immer besser. Schade, wäre cool, wenn es hier einen Ausgang geben täte. Naja.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
It's locked, all right.
Komisch. Die Tür müsste aber eigentlich offen sein.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Aber die Tür müsste doch eigentlich offen sein.
I cannot enter.
Ich habe die doch beim letzten Mal geöffnet. Jetzt muss ich erstmal den ganzen Weg hier rausfinden. Aber der Pfeil zeigt doch in die Richtung eigentlich. Warum gibt es hier keinen geheimen Ausgang? Dann muss ich halt wieder den längeren Weg rausnehmen, den ich gekommen bin. Und ich verstehe das nicht. Die Tür da hinten hatte sich beim letzten Mal öffnen lassen. Jetzt geht's nicht mehr. ich soll den Pfeil folgen. Aber der Pfeil führt mich nirgendwo hin.
It's locked.
Toll. Wie soll ich denn dann jetzt hier rauskommen? Die eine Tür zu, die andere Tür zu. Was ist das für ein Käse? Oh, warte.
It's locked, all right.
Och, Junge! Wo ist denn der Scheißausgang? Den einen Ausgang zugemacht, den anderen Ausgang zugemacht. Was soll denn der Scheiß? Jetzt haben die mich hier eingesperrt. Die hätten mir ja wenigstens mal sagen können, wo der Scheißausgang ist. Diesem Loch hier. Wo soll ich denn sonst lang? Es gibt keinen anderen Ausgang. Jetzt lass mich da raus. Toll, dafür da soll ich lang. Und wo muss ich hier raus? Wo kann ich hier raus? Ah, hier. Glaube ich. Sowas fuckt mich. Sowas fuckt mich manchmal echt ab. Kriege ich Aggression bei sowas. Ohne Witz. Mhm. Interessant. Muss man erstmal 3000 Mal durch die Gegend latschen, bis man den Ausgang hat. Ah ja.
It's locked.
Natürlich ist es verschlossen. Wie soll es auch anders sein? Liegen überall Tote. Leichen.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, ja.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It
is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
Ich habe mich jetzt erstmal für den Weg entschieden. Bandstufe. Bandstufe 6. Ich habe gerade mal Bandstufe Nummer 3. Das ist nicht besonders viel. Aber es reicht auf jeden Fall, um einige weitere NPCs zu... Es reicht auf jeden Fall, um einige NPCs... Es reicht auf jeden Fall, um einige NPCs... zu beeinflussen. Wie den Typen hier zum Beispiel. Das heißt, wir können direkt nochmal einen Abstecher nach Whitechapel machen. Gut, mit dem kann ich nicht mehr groß interagieren scheinbar.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Ja, das scheint nicht unser Freund zu sein.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Oh oh.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Mamas Brosche. Und Geldbörse des toten Mannes.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
You again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Oh, die ist furchtbar.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
So gottverdammte Hardcore-Feministin, Junge.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Hier passieren merkwürdige Dinge.
It's locked.
Zuerst mal jetzt wieder zurück. Oder ich gehe nach Whitechapel. Könnte ich nämlich auch gehen. Nach Whitechapel.
I'd step back, sir. Hey, don't come no closer.
Bin ja schon weg. Du Arsch. Ja gut, das ist die Tür nach Westend, ne, wo ich nicht durch kann. Aktuell. Ne, da möchte das Spiel mich noch nicht haben. Ich möchte gern noch mal nach Whitechapel. Ich will dem Typen helfen. Nach Whitechapel. Ich weiß auch noch, wo er ist. Hier. Genau da befindet der Typ sich. Weil ich will den noch heilen. Wie sieht's denn aus in Whitechapel? Mit der Gesundheitsfrage. Das Hospital ist gut. Das Whitechapel. Und wir müssen noch unbedingt zu ihm. Dem müssen wir noch die Kiste geben. Die beiden müssen geheilt werden und er auch. Dann müssten wir eigentlich bei stabil ankommen, rein theoretisch. Weil Whitechapel will ich auf jeden Fall auch retten. So, muss ich da lang in die Richtung und dann die nächste links ab. Mal gucken, vielleicht kann ich die auch umgehen. Nein, kann ich nicht. Wir müssen hier lang.
I'll send you to hell.
Jetzt sind halt wieder viele Vampirjäger unterwegs. Wenn ich überhaupt dahin komme, wo ich hin will, weil das liegt, die Quest liegt ja mitten auf dem Weg. Finsbury Gates. Da sind wir jetzt. Finsbury Gate. Warte mal, ist da unten eine Kiste? Ne, ist ein Wagen.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Der eine Typ noch lebt, den wir in der Kanalisation platt gemacht haben, der sich rächen wollte. Ja, auf jeden Fall naheliegend. Wenn dem so wäre.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Ja, der Penner, gegen den du gekämpft hast, käme vielleicht in Frage.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Wird sich zeigen, wo die Blutspur hinführt. Ein Westendbezirk.
Sir, step away! Shooting me! Oh, Christ!
Ob jetzt seine Mutter auch tot ist. Neben seiner Schwester. Das wäre furchtbar. Aber ausgeschlossen ist es nicht.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being...
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden watch in her pockets. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Vielleicht gibt die Uhr Aufschluss. Schöne Uhr, eine schöne goldene Uhr, die in der Tasche von einem unbekannten Vampir getöteten Frau gefunden habe.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Eine matschige alte Blume, vermutlich ist es die, die bei Marys Beerdigung auf ihren Sarg gelegt wurde.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
Da ist jemand
Right
hinter mir
then.
her.
It's a sick game, but given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Mhm. Ich werde ihr auf jeden Fall nachgehen. Aber ich will erst noch nach Whitechapel. Ah, das ist auf jeden Fall spannend. Bin ich wirklich gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Aber jetzt will ich erstmal nach Whitechapel. Erstmal nach Whitechapel zurück. Weil ich den paar Menschen da erstmal noch helfen möchte. Bevor ich der Spur weiter auf den Grund gehe. So, nächste rechts ab. Dachte ich zumindest. Da geht's zum Krankenhaus. Da geht's Richtung Whitechapel. Also muss ich erst zum Krankenhaus und dann nach Whitechapel.
Over there! There's one of those burners! Burn it, boys! You'll pay for that!
Ist auf jeden Fall extremst spannend, das Game. Das ist halt auch das Schöne, wenn du überhaupt keine Erwartungshaltung hast. Aber ich bin jetzt hier. Müsste ich nicht eigentlich beim Hospital sein? Da komme ich gleich noch hin. Ah, jetzt bin ich schon da. So, ich muss hier lang, mal geradeaus weiter.
Over there! There's one...
Warte mal. Hab ich doch richtig gesehen aus dem Augenwinkel.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Step away!
So, jetzt muss ich rechts abbiegen. Ich kann auch hier lang, oder? Ja. So. Jetzt muss ich da lang. Müssen wir meine Waffe irgendwie irgendwann mal verbessern. Jetzt kann ich ja endlich dafür sorgen, dass der Typ mich reinlässt. Sonst krepiert der mir nämlich als nächstes noch.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
Na, wunderbar, endlich.
How do you see the world these days?
Der arme Kerl. Aber der kann mir helfen. Der kann bestimmt Blendenschrift. Der kann die ganzen Sachen übersetzen.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Wer ist hier der Fool, Alter? Du.
It's locked, all right.
Der ist doch hier überall von Vampiren umgeben, der Knaller.
Gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour. So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't know who she is.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Immerhin hat der Typ mir jetzt endlich die Tür geöffnet.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
Naja, mit Sicherheit mit ganz anderen Augen, wie du sie siehst, mein Freund. So, den ganzen Weg wieder zurück nach Whitechapel. Das Coole an dem Spiel ist, ich könnte hier auch den Ripper raushängen lassen. Einfach einen nach dem anderen kalt machen. Nur um besser und stärker zu werden.
This is not the place for you, sir.
Ja, ich will ja auch nicht dort bleiben. So, jetzt müssen wir die Schwester noch heilen. Und den Mr. Nethercott. Nethercott ist hier hinten irgendwo auf dem Friedhof.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Have you
Not at...
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
So, der ist wieder fit. Bei ihr ist es sehr seltsam. Die ist permanent gesund, die Stummfrau. Ah, da ist sie ja.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the process, Doctor. If it were free, they wouldn't believe in it.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
So, die Dame ist geheilt.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
So, die anderen müssten soweit, glaube ich, auch geheilt sein. Ja, alle wieder fit. Gut. Machen wir jetzt erstmal einen Break, weil wir haben eine Stunde voll gleich wieder. Bis zum nächsten Mal dann. See ya.